and welcome to the Champions League draw analysis video where we will analyze each group and who is likely to go through and who is likely to go out, because there are some absolutely incredible tasty ties in the Champions League group stage, and Liverpool got in the same group as Ajax, Napoli and Rangers, and officially Liverpool's group have the highest powered teams. It's the group of death once again, just like last year. But it's funny that last year, after Liverpool won the group with a 100% record, even though we were, the most difficult group in the whole Champions League tournament group stage, many people said Liverpool got an easy group, which is an absolute load of nonsense. And watch, if Liverpool win this group again, watch people say it's an easy group. It's nothing like easy. Napoli are Serie A title contenders, and according to 538 Soccer Power Index, Liverpool's group, Group A, is the most difficult group in the Champions League. So Napoli are Champions League contenders. Ajax are actually the 7th favorites according to 538's club football predictions, and they are ranking the Champions League teams, and Ajax are 7th favorite to win the Champions League, which is pretty astonishing. They have as much chance to win the final as Barcelona and Chelsea according to 538, and I rank their predictions pretty highly because they know what they are doing. So Ajax are no mugs, and Rangers, this will be the first time actually that Liverpool will play Rangers in a competitive game. When I heard that statistic, it just blew my mind. I never thought that Liverpool only played Rangers in friendlies before, but we already played Ajax in the group stages a few years ago, and we also played Napoli many times in the group stages. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time we meet in the group stages against Napoli, but away from home, Ajax away, Napoli away, Rangers away will be very tough. At the moment, the favorites for the Champions League are Bayern Munich, Man City and Paris Saint-Germain, but of course Liverpool, Real Madrid and Barcelona are always up there with the favorites, and Chelsea, who have won it 2 years ago, are also up there. I think Inter Milan, Tottenham, Atletico are pretty much outsiders, and AC Milan are dark horses definitely after winning the Serie A, but they only have a 1% chance of winning the final. According to 538, Liverpool have a 9% chance to win the Champions League, but we need to get back our injured players, because at the moment Liverpool are not looking good in midfield, and Liverpool really need to sign a midfielder. I will make the latest on the video on the latest Liverpool transfer news updates tomorrow, but today we are analyzing the Champions League group stage, and I think if Liverpool don't get their act together, they could easily crash out of the Champions League group stages, because in this group it's pretty balanced and anybody can go through and anybody can go out, in my opinion. I think of course Liverpool and Napoli have to be favorites, but Ajax are no mugs. Rangers went to the Europa League final and they lost it on very marginal, very tight margins, and I think Rangers away is going to be an absolutely blockbuster game. I'm really looking forward to it. Ajax away is always fantastic game with a great atmosphere, and of course Napoli away, Liverpool always struggle there. But if we win our home games and if we win 1 or 2 of our away games, we will be fine. I think there will be a lot of mixed results in this group, because anybody can really beat anybody. Even Rangers will fancy their chances of qualifying in 2nd place. So my prediction is Liverpool to win the group, Napoli to finish 2nd, Ajax to finish 3rd and Rangers to finish 4th, but it's very tight. It's going to be very tight, and I don't think Liverpool will get more than 12 points in the group stage. At the moment, the way we are playing, that's my prediction. But I really hope that Liverpool prove me wrong and we get another 6 wins from 6 games in this group. That would be an absolute amazing achievement, like it was last season. In Group B, Porto, Atletico, Leverkusen and Club Brugge. Very interesting group. I think it's also very balanced, because Atletico are not as good as they were 2 or 3 years ago. Leverkusen started off the season in the worst possible fashion. They went out of the German Cup very early. They lost their opening 2 Bundesliga games, especially the loss to Hoffenheim at home. They lost 3-0. That's dreadful. So Leverkusen are really, I'm not sure what to make of their form at the moment. Porto are always dangerous, and they can qualify if they get good results at home. And Club Brugge, they can always surprise people. I mean, they got big results against Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain in the recent years. Let's let's talk about Group C. Let's go Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Inter and Pilsen. If instead of Pilsen it was a strong team like Marseille or Rangers, then I think this would have been a group of death. It's still a group of death, but it's a little bit weaker than the Liverpool group in my opinion. Bayern Munich, Barcelona and Inter. Who will go through? I think Bayern going through is almost a certainty, and I think Barcelona and Inter will fight it out between themselves. Barcelona are a little bit of an unknown force at the moment because they signed so many great players, but that's not always a given that it instantly will show in the results. But I expect still Barcelona to go through. My girlfriend is a huge Barcelona fan, so I will be watching this group with great interest as well, and there will be some blockbuster games. Poor Pilsen, by the way, they got really the short straw in this one. In Group D, Frankfurt, Tottenham, Sporting and Marseille. Again, a very balanced group. The only thing I can say is I think Tottenham will qualify, but in second place, it's anybody's guess. Frankfurt, again, they are a cup team. In the Europa League, they went on an amazing run. They went all the way to the final and they won it for the first time in their history, and for the first time in Frankfurt's history, they will play in the Champions League. Watch the Frankfurt home games. The fans will be absolutely incredible, creating a fantastic atmosphere. I wish I could go to that stadium to watch some of the home games because it will be incredible, the atmosphere. So Frankfurt at home are always dangerous, and I expect Tottenham to go through, but Sporting and Marseille are also pretty good teams. Sporting qualified from the group stages last season, and Marseille also, they will be trying to really hard to get a great result because, as I said, Marseille haven't been to the Champions League in many years, so they will want to do amazing this year. In Group E, AC Milan and Chelsea should go through, but Salzburg and Dinamo Zagreb will be dangerous, especially at home. And I think Chelsea and Milan will have to take those two other teams very seriously, otherwise they could cause a big upsets. But I think Milan and Chelsea should go through really. In Group F, Real Madrid and Leipzig should go through, but Celtic can cause a surprise. At home, Celtic can beat anybody, and if they can somehow get a result away from home as well, then Celtic has a good chance. But I expect Celtic to at least finish third. Shakhtar Donetsk, of course, they lost a lot of players recently, so I'm not sure how good they are at the moment. In Group G, that's another very interesting group. Erling Haaland against his former team. Of course, Lewandowski of Barcelona against his former team Bayern Munich. How could I forget to mention that? So Haaland going back to Dortmund, that will be fascinating. I expect Man City to go through, and I really hope that Dortmund will go through, but Sevilla are also very good, even though they didn't start the season well. They are still without a win in La Liga, so Sevilla need to improve massively if they want to go through, but they are always dangerous, especially at home. And Copenhagen, they have been in the Champions League, I think 5 or 6 years ago, so they will try to do cause an upset and finish at least in third place. And Group H, PSG, Juventus, that will be a fascinating tie. And Benfica are also no pushovers. They got qualified from a group with Bayern Munich and Barcelona in it last season. So they will try to do again the unthinkable and upset the odds. And Juventus are not always convincing to me in Europe, so they have to watch out. Maccabi Haifa, they will be just hopeful that they are there and they can pick up some points, but I'm really looking forward to the Champions League competition. It will be fascinating to see who does well, and there is always a big team going out, and especially with this draw there will be at least 2, maybe even 3 big teams going out. I mean, one of Bayern Munich, Barcelona and Inter will not go out, one of Man City, Sevilla and Dortmund will go out, one of Ajax, Liverpool, Napoli and Rangers. 2 of those will go out. It's going to be very interesting, and I can see one really big side going out in the group stages, so it will be fascinating. And the Europa League group stage draw is of course amazing as well. My hometown club Ferencváros have been drawn in the same group as Minamino's Monaco, and they are also the new Turkish champions, Trabzonspor and Red Star Belgrade are also in that group. And actually, that group, Ferencvaros can qualify from that group if they can win their home games. And also, my favorite Spanish team got drawn into a very good group with Roma, Ludogorets and Helsinki of Finland. So Betis should comfortably qualify from that group. Man United are also in a pretty easy group, apart from Real Sociedad. The other teams, they should beat comfortably. And also I expect Arsenal to go through from Group A. So it will be very, very interesting, and I'm really looking forward to watching the European football. It's always fascinating to me who goes through and who goes out. It's really awesome competition. Thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. More videos to come very soon. Have a nice day and have a nice weekend. See you later. Goodbye.